right, child. We are back again up in this
Oh, hey,
game.
I wasn't even ready. Let
Oh,
me.
you wasn't even. Oh, not you wasn't
No,
ready.
I'm ready. I'm joking.
I'm like, okay, hold on, wait. Okay, child. Nah, girl, not my facial expression is giving Mia right now. Ooh, child.
You got what?
My facial expressions is giving Mia right now. I'm like,
Well, I'm not doing this with you. No, no, no.
not the let me
Mm-mm.
cheekbones.
Especially since this episode was not given.
This episode could have been an email. Okay, it could.
Like for a season finale, y'all done
Yeah.
put us through 17 episodes.
Uh-huh.
And this is like, it literally ended like mid sentence, mid conversation. I was like, girl,
You know.
girl.
It Miss Girl. It did not. It was underwhelming. It was good when it needed to be good. Like the only part that's worth talking about is the just the ending, like the
Because the
listen,
rest of that shit, we really didn't give a
like
shit about.
I'm like let
It was very much so, and girl,
like
girl,
I felt like it was like rushing.
girl.
It was like, okay, so we're gonna talk to Robin and her family and tell her that she's not gonna get married. Oop, actually, there. I'm like, just it's a lot of things that just when these girls ain't got a lot going on, they done did all this drama. Everybody's freaking tired. Everybody's tired of their man's getting exposed allegedly, and at this point, everybody's just doing their thing. I mean, we go on time on it because we got to give y'all a show, but like we're gonna be real, quick with it. Okay, so
This probably gonna be a 30 minute.
probably
Girl,
gonna be a 30-minute live because
girl, you about to get a 30 minute review, girl. Cause girl,
right. Because let me tell you, I'm
I
already
mean, at 25 minutes, I'm gonna spin Dragon Satana.
not okay. We got Tracy. Oh, thank God Tracy is here. Hey, I'm just here to drag Timbe in a wig. She get one here every time. You know what? I wanted to drag Sharice too, because you know what? Fuck her right now. Because at the end of the day, it's giving us obsession. That last look, and we'll get into that. Okay, we'll get into that. But it is giving obsession over
I
there.
don't feel that way, but we'll get into it.
We'll get it right. Let's get start with this timeline, child. We got Ashley and the child,
I,
the
her and
son,
her Omen baby,
the seed of Chuck. I
the
told you, and
spawn of
I don't want to
Satan.
be talking about like kids, but like he do kind of look like Pennywise. Like, look, if you watch
Listen,
it,
Ashley, you're not gonna force feed down our throats.
yeah,
This is fake. All of these people talk about what you call it, Robin and Juan's fake marriage. What about this fake ass divorce? We're how many months from then, and we still ain't seen nail hair of a divorce, have we?
I don't know what Ashley's doing. Like, I mean, at this point, well,
Girl,
you
I'm
seen this.
like,
I seen the sneak peek saying that she really ain't getting nothing, so maybe she's just trying to not let this thing go.
my thing about it is this. We knew it was fake from the goddamn beginning when you told us about um getting this divorce. There's no way you're getting a house with somebody you're getting a divorce with. There's no way.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, just from a business standpoint, that doesn't sound smart. But we know that Ashley's not smart, and we know that she doesn't have a good team behind her. Like she has, I don't know, some of her friends back from college or
It's
whatever.
not even just about being not smart. It's just asinine. It's just you thinking we're stupid. That would be like me being a smoker, saying I'm giving up cigarettes, but
Mm-hmm,
then say, "Oh, I'm gonna go buy these 3 cartons of cigarettes."
mm-hmm. So, what do you think is really going on? Because it sounds like you're saying something that she's not.
Because what I feel like happened is she may have at one point wanted to get a divorce, figured out that legally he had taken her ass to the clinic because everybody kept saying, "Oh, the prenup is over," and she's on the post up because two seasons ago she talked about getting a post up with him because
Mm-hmm.
apparently the prenup was over. So
Oh,
she was talking to him about getting a post up. Either that never happened or whatever was in the post up, she don't get shit. And so what I think is she realized and looked at it. If I get divorced from him, I can't afford to live the lavish lifestyle that I have.
uh-huh.
So you know how the men say it's cheaper to keep her?
Cheaper to
It's
keep.
cheaper for her to keep him
The
because now she has a $13,000 a month fucking mortgage. $13,000 a month equates to how much? $156,000 a year.
yeah, and
Girl, the
I
way
know
I just did
Bravo.
that math in my head, I'm so proud of myself. The
I
way
know
I
that's
just
right.
did that math in my head, yes, yes.
Because look, I would have never got it. Look, my math, I'm not good with math, but
I do know 12 times 13 is
uh
156. But my point being,
huh,
that's a lot of goddamn money.
yeah, yeah. No, she's definitely like okay.
And then that's just the
Yeah,
mortgage. You got to pay all the other bills that go along with it. Plus, keeping this lavish lifestyle that you're trying to portray, being on the Real House skanks of Nowhere Land. Nobody believes you.
yeah.
Daytona.
So you think she's trying to stay like, and I think that there could be some validity to that, and I think that Ashley, she's just not playing a smart game because girl, we see what you're doing, and it's just like, yeah, I mean, she got to pay that a month, and let's be clear, Housewives ain't busting out them checks for her. You not. I mean, you think she could be top paid now?
No, she ain't
I
top
don't
eight.
think
I
none
don't
of them is
even
top
know.
paid.
I know Potomac doesn't get the salaries of Atlanta.
Yeah,
Maybe you could look that up real fast. How much they're getting?
yeah. Somebody look it up, child, because I don't.
Tracy, do that for. Can you look that up and tell us how much Daytona gets for Housewives?
It's a shame that we can look up these people checks.
You're,
Because I
um,
know you ain't getting the big bucks, not the 100K episode. That's what Nene and them was getting. Y'all ain't never gonna see nothing like that. I don't think. I mean, Giselle might be getting close because Giselle, look, at the end of the day, y'all hate her or like her.
the other thing
She
is,
starts drama.
you got it in this joint LLC with him,
Mm-hmm.
which technically could not. I don't know. Divorce law, real estate law, but wouldn't that wouldn't that not necessarily get split in half?
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's say he bought her out, because this was an LLC is a business, right?
Yeah.
And so, could he buy her out and they just have complete ownership? I just don't know. This shit just sounds stupid and weird, and the fact that you have no institutional control of your life just makes sense that you don't have control over that badass demon seed ascendant from the eighth level of hell, Damien. Hey, oh, 666, devil child.
So
That little bit, because you saw how he was trying to get butt ass naked
I
in the
was like,
middle
you
of the
like Robin
damn
like Sunshine.
outside the place. She can't. She's a petulant child herself. So why do I feel like
Child,
a
the apple don't
petulant
fall
child
far.
should be raising another petulant child?
The apple don't fall far from the tree. Okay. They say 80K an episode. Who getting 80K an episode?
That's what they say. Um,
How many episodes that was 17?
hmm Well, if
Girl,
you add on the reunion, that's 20 episodes.
yeah, do the math.
So that would be 1.6 million.
A year, a season,
If it's 80 an episode,
and that's
80 times
Ashley.
20, or is that 160? No.
Girl,
80 times 20 would be 1 point. Yeah, because 80 times 10 would be 800,000,
mm-hmm.
right? So 80 times 20 would be 1.6 million. Ashley, Robin, Giselle, and Karen are all day. I know they all day. Well, I know Robin ain't getting that kind of salary. You can't tell me Bravo is paying Robin that kind of money. No, ma'am. No, God.
Not right. I mean,
No,
okay.
ma'am.
So they
As
give.
much as I can't stand Karen,
Uh-huh.
I might say Karen gets that way before I say Robin.
Yeah,
And I don't know that any of them hoes are getting that.
80K. We gotta. I don't know where you get that from. They said after season 5 they moved from 50K to 80K. Okay. Well, I mean,
Um,
Potomac has become like really big. Like it's like the viewers have gone up, so that means people probably advocating the, hey, we need to break out the bucks. Now 80K is a lot, But hey, they buy a couple of Birkins every month, child. These girls be wearing, they be buying all this extra extravagant stuff. By the time she's gonna spend all that money, she probably don't got much in her savings. But look, we're not trying to pick it. We're not trying to look at her savings. We ain't trying to get in your bank accounts. But at the end of the day, it just the plans that Ashley is making and what she's trying to do is just not smart. It's not educated. This is something that a child would do. Someone that just does not have. She doesn't have the mental capacity to think properly. And I do feel bad for her because I seen that scene. I was just like, oh, Ashley, she just got that face that make you feel bad for her. But then
no, she don't.
Then she start
Not
opening her mouth.
me.
Like, oh, okay, got you. That's why you're at where you're at.
Not for me.
You said not for you. It's just like a deer in headlights. Like she was like, like what's going on? Like
She feel like she got hydrocephalus.
not hot. I'm gonna need you to stop. Her child was bad too. I was just like, girl, child.
Like she can't even handle her own life. Why do I think she can handle children? She's a mess.
Child.
A mess.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Giselle been getting paid that much money and still look like that. Girl.
Giselle don't know how to child.
Girl.
I feel like
girl.
Let me tell you something. Giselle, though, I think she probably is good with money. Quiet as it's kept, she seemed the type that's like real conservative when it comes to money. Like, I'm not gonna spend it on too much stuff, because it lacks in her clothing and her,
it ain't. She ain't put it into that raggedy ass house. Speaking of which, Robin's house looked really nice.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it looked cute. It was. Yeah, I didn't really pay attention to.
I did.
Yeah,
that's about all I got for that scene with Robin. That's all I got. I ain't got nothing else. Her house was really nice, except for them drapes dragging on the ground. If she could get that fixed, her house looked really nice. I will say that it was really nice. But even the times we seen it before, it looked nicer then. So that we got to see a little more of it. I was like, okay, Robin, I see you, bitch. But you still be looking a goddamn mess.
Like I said, these girls know how to save. Okay, that's why they don't be out with the best stuff. Hey, Vovo, they don't be out with the best stuff, or with the cars.
Let's just be clear. After taxes, even if you're getting 1.6 after taxes, that's down to about 800,000 anyway. If you pay your taxes, there's the other part. Hey, Vovo, I still need somebody to.
They better be paying their taxes, or they're gonna end up like Teresa. Shit.
I just really need somebody to verify this 80. If that's the case, somebody look up what is their net worth. I need to Tracy. That's what I need you to look up. Look up the net worth of these whores.
Okay, Tracy, you get Giselle. I'm gonna get Ashley. Because what is Ashley's net worth? Yeah. Now we over here looking at these people networking. Yeah. Ashley Darby. Ooh. She get a divorce. Hopefully she'll change that name. That last name. I'm sorry. It always felt weird. Ugh.
Yeah.
Net worth.
Like this right here, looking up their net worth is more interesting than most of this goddamn episode.
Well, they said Ashley's net worth is estimated at $5 million.
At $5 million.
That's because Michael's is 20 million. Because Michael must be getting into something good. But wait, El Teddy, I think you might be right because it says 80K on the top. Let me try Gizzard.
80K is the top. Okay.
Damn.
Now, I'm not saying Ashley can't be worth $5 million. I'm not saying she can't be worth that. She might very well be worth $5 million. I'm not saying she's not.
Hold on, let me see. Karen. Oh, bitch, it says 10 million. Karen.
That Karen is worth 10 million?
Man, Karen wrote that. She wrote that.
She wrote that. That's got to be from is that on Wikipedia?
No, it's celebritynetworth.com. Oh no, that's like is it peer reviewed?
I'd rather see for
Candace is 4.5. See,
I don't see these whores being worth that much. I could be wrong.
Not and tell me Wendy's. Because not Candace is 4. Oh, Giselle's 4. Oh Lord. Well, Some of these girls just got better contracts. That's all I. Ooh, Robin, 3 mil.
I don't see it. I just don't see it.
Like I said, some people got better contracts. Wendy is 1.5. Okay, it's giving paper bag.
I just don't see, baby.
It's giving paper bag. Okay.
I could see but I could see Candace. To me, if they're going to give, if I'm being honest, and this is not based on who I like, the 3 people who will be getting the top would be Giselle, Karen, only because Karen is a fan favorite. Like Karen is a fan favorite, and Candace, I would not even give Ashley the top because your whole freaking husband was a sexual deviant that was around here molesting members of the goddamn crew. I could see Karen, Candace, and Giselle making the most money. Yeah, I need Forbes. Can we
verify this? It's the celebritynetwork.com. You know these celebrities be contacting.
They don't pay somebody. Somebody done paid somebody.
Tack another 5 million on my network. I'm like, what the hell do you do? Because at the end of the day, like when we're comparing
here's how you check it. If they still got Kanye at $1 billion, then that's how you know it's fraudulent.
Honey, you better refresh those. You better refresh those numbers, child. Because girl, I know them candles ain't selling like that. I know them hats ain't selling like that.
Girl,
how much them hats go for? What, $5?
Well, they say she's selling them candles for $130.
You $135 fool.
It's no, ma'am. No way in the world. No way in the world.
I go to
Walmart. Or a goddamn candle. Baby, that candle better last the rest of my fucking life.
And it be like the same places you get it from Walmart at, you know, because these housewives, they don't be making their own shit. They be using other vendors. Let's be clear. Like
that's why she had to cut a check to those people.
Yeah, I don't never trust none of these housewives when they get on their little business endeavors, except for Candy. Candy making legit. She'll make a legitimate business because she's trying to get the money. But like these other girls, child.
But that's because at this point, Candace has her own money and capital to to play around with. RHOP $29 is about right for her hats. I could see her hats going for $29. That's not as a hat person. Y'all know I'm a hat person.
Is it a snapback or a fitted hat too? Because
you can find like a hat like this is. If I buy it cheap, I might get a hat like this for $15. If you go to a decent store, you could get it $30. A fitted cap like New Era or something like that, that shit could cost you $50 or $60 easy. Like I can show you a hat right now that costs me $80.
It's a snapback. Oh hell no! First of all, I'm not.
This hat right here that I wear sometimes. This is the Jackie Robinson Brooklyn Dodgers hat. It got the Jackie Robinson underneath. It says, "Thank you, Jackie." Should turn it the right way. This should cost $80. This hat right here.
That's because it got a signature and it's memorabilia and all that.
But like, this was, and that was on sale. It was on sale for $80. That's why I got it.
Sale. Oh shit! Okay.
It was on sale for $80. No, but I'm saying a regular hat like this hat right here costs.
Not Alibaba for $3.99. That's what I'm saying.
$56 at regular price. $56.
Not Alibaba.
Yeah, this is a $56 hat. And I go to a place where I know I can get it for cheap. If I go to Lids or some shit,
Lids, they overpriced. I don't even buy hats like that because I have hair. Like I don't like helmet hair. But I'm not spending over $5 for no damn hat. Like I used to have hats in the past, child. I go to the regular. I don't know if you ever heard of a PCX or a Track 23. They used to be in every mall in the Jersey area. But like I used to get me a nice little snapback over there, call it a day. I'm not spending no $30-something on no hat.
I mean, we all have our things that we will splurge on. Some people do makeup, some people do purses. I'll do a hat.
Yeah. I'm more of a clothes person. Like I like clothes. Like I like, from
I hate
Disney.
shopping for clothes. I literally hate it. Literally hate
Really, I love clothes. Like I feel like if I ever was rich, I would definitely like I'll be busting down designer. Like I'll be getting Fendi, Givenchy. Like
it. Mm-mm,
that
mm-mm,
would be my thing that
mm-mm.
I like splurge
Not
on.
me. Even if I had the money, I wouldn't be spending it like that on my clothes.
And I would live in a regular degular apartment and everything. Like I just want the high
Mm-mm.
fashion. It's chill. But anyway, we gotta go back to
Oh, we do got to talk about these
we
whores.
gotta
Oh, I'm
talk
sorry.
about the show, child. We are so
Yeah.
behind.
Girl, we done got all the way off. Cause girl,
Well, look,
girl.
we gotta have some filler because this episode was definitely not giving. But anyway, so Karen calls Mia, and Mia talks about how she had this gluten sickness or whatever from eating, the dirty bird. I was just like, okay, girl. Anyway, she gets around to telling Karen that the girls basically was calling you a whore and all these disparaging comments. And Karen did a whole, well, what did you say? I thought that was a valid look. I am
No,
okay. I'm
stop.
Team Karen this episode, and I'm gonna start
No,
off
let me
right
tell you
here.
why not. I'm not Team Karen.
This episode.
This episode.
Okay.
If anything, it's cemented that Karen ain't shit
Oh.
because the whole episode was more upset that
Mhm.
Mia didn't defend her than what was being said about her.
Mhm.
She had no smoke for that. She didn't even deny it. She didn't even say, oh, every time she kept saying, I'm not going to talk about that.
Mhm.
I'm not going to address that.
Yeah.
She wasn't even really upset that it was said. She was upset that Mia did not defend her. Mind you, this is the bitch who's never backed to anyone. She's never defended anybody. She's never had anyone's back
Mhm.
ever. She's the one. Remember earlier this season, she told you, I ain't defending nobody. Remember that situation
Mhm.
when they was in Miami? I'm I'm on both sides. Um, So just like you told her Mia that, now I'm not saying Mia was right. Mia was wrong as fuck all get out. But if Mia wanted to be petty, Mia could have said, "Bitch, remember in Miami when you told me you wasn't gonna back either side, you was
Mhm.
gonna play in the middle. Well, bitch, I'm playing in the middle now. If
Okay.
it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander." The bitch Karen did that shit when the Monique and Candace situation happened. She's doing it. She's never picked a side. Never. She
Okay.
never picked a side. But now she wants undying loyalty from somebody. No, Karen, absolutely not. That's the
Well,
first point. And the
right, right.
second point is if somebody's lying on you like that, Darren, you gonna scream from the rooftops, aren't you? Nope, this shit is not true. That bitch is lying. I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm not gonna address it because I'm gonna be like, yes, bitch, I'm gonna address it. Every one of these hoes is saying that. That would be like Chris, Candace's husband,
Mhm.
when they talked about it, said, oh, I'm not gonna deny it. I'm just not gonna talk about it. If he said, I'm not gonna address it, instead of vehemently saying, I didn't do that, he would be seen as a whole sexual deviant right now.
Okay.
And so that's why my point is, no, Karen, absolutely not. You would, damn if Mia ever defended you. Bitch, you supposed to be, she always coming with all these reads and everything in the confessionals. If that shit was blatantly wrong, baby, she would have even said it in the confessional. She never even denied it. This shit happened even in the confessional.
Mhm.
The
Okay.
bitch is a whore. A
Well,
gray pubic haired having whore that gets fucked in bathrooms.
oh Lord, child. Here's the thing. Okay. Now, to answer your first thing, it was like your first go to was to say, "What did you say?" I don't know what. I hate that we go to signs every time, but like I'm that type of bitch. Okay, if somebody's coming to me saying, "Well, so and so was talking shit about you," and they were saying this and they were saying that, if it's always because these girls always are doing this. I want to know, what did you say? So what did you say in that situation? I do that all the time, and I don't think that Karen was giving it energy because you ever heard of the whole saying, well, if it's not true, then why are you acting so irate about it? If it's not true, don't worry about it. You get what I'm saying? Like it's like we see.
I've never bought
Well,
into that.
hold up, because there was a situation where I could have sworn it was a situation where when Robin's now husband was like getting all mad and irate because because they were saying something about him. I forgot what the whole situation was, but that's when Robin had called Juan when Ashley told her what Karen said, and then everybody was like, "Oh well, why he's so mad about it? Must be some truth to it." Like everybody was saying that.
But
But,
here's my thing. My
okay.
thing is, me personally, I've never bought into that because if I know I didn't do something, you
Mm-hmm.
better be damn well Skippy. I'm screaming it from the rooftop, especially in this situation when this has been something that they've been proliferating since what season 1 or 2.
Mm-hmm.
Robin out here pulling out alleged receipts and everything. Even later in the episode, when Mia, which I do believe Mia was lying, I think that whole story Mia gave Karen was totally made up. But even if that's the case, you make no bones about denying. You made no you, and this is somebody who knows. Usually, when people say, "I'm not going to address that,"
Okay.
to me, that signals I don't want to have to be forced to be on record
Mm-hmm.
lying.
Okay.
Although we know Karen is a known liar, but but you know what I'm saying? Something like that. Fucking Ray Ray is 3 inches into the grave. Like he's already got his foot in the grave. He
Mm-hmm.
may go into fucking cardiac arrest at any given point in time right now. Okay, I have every reason to believe that what these people said was right because everybody immediately had the same story. Everybody confirmed, yeah, that's pretty much the things. I done
Yeah.
heard 2 or 3 stories myself. Everybody done said it. And here you are, you more concerned that somebody didn't defend you. And here's my thing, Darren, I
Mm-hmm.
would go with you if you said, what did you say about me or did you defend me? If you are somebody who defends other people, this bitch Karen don't defend nobody.
Yeah,
She
Mia.
don't have nobody's back.
Yeah.
So you have no reason to be looking for loyalty from anybody when you say it out of your own mouth that you ain't being loyal to nobody and you just gonna stay in the middle. You're gonna be Switzerland and be neutral. Well, bitch, I can do the same thing.
Okay. Yeah, because and then yeah, that's essentially what Mia did. Like she was being very neutral with the situation. Karen, yeah, she should have denied it, but at the end of the day, like I think that she's paying it. I think that she's just like, girl, I'm paying this shit does. This is Sharice. Sharice wants a storyline like Tracy was saying in the
But
comments,
what I'm saying is,
and I'm
everybody
not gonna
keeps
give it
saying
to her.
Sharice what the storyline. It's not even just Sharice. It's not. It's everyone. If before last episode, you could have said it was just Sharice. But last episode, every single member of the cast that was there, everybody confirmed and said, yeah, that is true. Yeah, that is what I heard. Yep. The only difference between Sharice is said, no, I saw that bitch going there in the bathroom with the man. That's
Mm,
the only difference. But everybody else has confirmed. So it's not even something that is just coming from Sharice. It's coming from everybody.
coming from everybody. Yeah. Well, I mean, well, maybe Karen is just being her back is against the wall. I mean, like I don't think. Look, these stories.
Y'all just don't want to believe y'all grandma out here getting bust down left and right. Grandmas need to get their back blown out too.
Come on, in that way though, Karen just does not seem the type. And maybe I'm
And
just
you know what? You sound like the people who lived across the street from the serial killer for years and years. Oh no. God
oh,
damn, they just didn't seem like it. The bitch was driving there burying people in the backyard and shit. I don't put it past nobody. From what I understand, my own grandma was getting it in. I ain't mad at the grandma. That's where I get it from. I got it honestly. Yes, fam.
you just
It
prefer,
ain't that wrong.
you gotta own it and be real about it.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, look.
It ain't gonna make me like or dislike her. No, the reason I don't like Karen is because she's a known liar. That's the reason I don't like Karen.
Well,
Period.
look,
Point blank.
Tracy makes a good argument. It's like, okay, well, they all said something about Chris too. So does that make it true?
And what did Chris do? Chris went and Chris. What I'm saying is and it wasn't everybody did not say that about it, Chris. Let's be clear.
Mm-hmm.
But um, but even in that case, what did Chris do? Chris said, no, I absolutely did not do that. What are you talking about? Nothing even happened.
Yeah.
Every single time I did not do anything to
Yeah.
um this person. Because
Yeah.
they don't want it to grow legs and proliferate. And if it does, at least you're on record saying these people are lying on me. They're clearly lying.
Yeah. It's just that a lot of these girls, everybody on this show lies, and it's just hard. I think if this is true, it's like the boy who cried wolf. I mean, maybe this time you tell the truth. I don't believe it. I can't, because every time y'all say stuff, I'm gonna need evidence with it. Like, I'm gonna need concrete evidence. You got this girl going to the bathroom. We got okay. We got the picture with the dude with blue eyes. Okay, we never seen that picture. The public never seen it. Just them. So, like, I don't know. I mean, I think it's Sigma's game. I think that Karen, the way they did Karen, though, the way they've been doing Karen lately, and I know that's not your favorite girl. That's not a lot of people's favorite right now, but like, it is coming off a little bullyish, and just the way they kind of ran her off, and we'll get into
You
that.
got to go back. No. Karen doesn't get that pass. Go back to seasons 1 and 2. Karen was trying to bully everybody on the goddamn cast. It was her. She don't get that pass from me. See, I go back to them early seasons when she ain't had the blonde hair, when she had the brown hair, the black hair, whatever the fuck that ugly shit she had in her goddamn head. Because let's be clear, that blonde looked way better than that ugly shit she used to have. But anyway, she used to be around there trying to bully the girls, telling them that they were beneath her and they didn't belong in the group because we're about etiquette and we're about all of this shit, and telling people that they were, calling people all kinds of. She used to be doing the most, the entire most.
Mm-hmm.
And when your chickens have finally come back to roost, now, do I think she's probably right now in 2020, post pandemic, maybe still getting her back blown out? Maybe or maybe not. I think most of these stories go back to maybe early in, when maybe the first couple of seasons.
Mm-hmm.
But was you out here whoring?
But Sharice don't know Karen that long, because she said that she made it very clear, I didn't know you when I was putting this together.
But that's why I say it. I believe it goes back to the first couple episodes.
Oh, okay. So you think she was doing all that stuff the first season?
Dude, she was trying to bully people and tell people about etiquette, and that bitch don't know shit about etiquette. She's from bumfuck ass North Carolina, where she dealt with fucking shit pies, dirt and shit pies. Fuck, she gonna tell me about etiquette? The bitch can't spell etiquette. She was a whore, whoring herself at the CBCs, and that's how she ended up with the rape. So me believing whether or not she was a whore, I can believe it. She told us she was whoring herself down to the CBC convention, and that's how she landed rape. True or false? True.
Well. Okay, look. All
She's a
right.
whore. She's a whore.
So basically, she says, I'm gonna put Mia on pause because she's acting away right now, and she's not.
She needs to put herself on pause.
She says it.
And even but in all sincerity, even if I go with, that wasn't true, or whether or not it's true or not, she has no reason to be talk about Mia's on pause or to expect any loyalty from Mia when she hasn't had loyalty to anyone, and she's been very clear. She's not going to ever pick a side. Don't look for her to be windmilling for you. She said that over and over and over.
Yeah.
So if you ain't windmilling for nobody else, why are you expecting other people to do the same for you?
Yeah, none of these girls are real friends. I think I wouldn't tell, if I was in this friend group, I wouldn't tell nobody shit. No, I was about to say Candace, but I don't know. Candace, she like to snitch. She like to run into. I think you could trust Wendy. Wendy ain't gonna tell you business. I think Karen's real friend on there probably is Wendy at this point. But that's because Wendy ain't got she really ain't got nobody.
Now, I don't trust none of these girls on the show. Let's just be clear. I don't like none of them. All of them can go out. All of them can get. I would drag all of these ones. I don't like none of these bitches. Let's just be brutally honest. They all get some. I just call it like I sees it.
Girl, okay, all right.
I ain't standing for nobody. I'm sure finna give Candace a piece of my ass.
Okay, we'll get there when let's move on. Okay, Robin speaks with the parents, tells them that they will not be going to the wedding. That is now a lie. Let's move on.
Moving forward. Like,
Me-
what's my girl? What's my girl name? Who said moving forward?
moving
What's my girl
forward.
name?
I love her. I did not know she came up with the term gizzard because I watch her shows for notes. Just after I watch the episodes and stuff like that. Like she's the one that coined gizzard. I'm like, oh my god. I don't know why I thought you started that, but okay, she's the one that started it. The whole gizzard.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, she did.
Yeah, Gazelle. Not Gazelle, Giselle. So yeah, Gordon and Mia's at the doctor's, and we found out that she's cancer free, which is good because look, hey, this
the
is a
bitch got skin
serious.
tags or some shit. I don't know.
She had like a rash or something, or it was
I don't know.
sarcoidosis.
Girl, I ain't care. I was like, girl, why are we here, girl?
I'm like,
baby, I don't care about her.
That's what I'm saying. We're getting this half-ass like final, like every storyline is being finalized in one episode, and it's like, oh well, we found out that Mia doesn't have cancer. She has sarcoidosis or whatever the hell it is, some kind of rash. I'm just like, are you serious? She had a piece that, and then they had like the clips from what people were saying back and forth. I'm like, yo, production. When I tell you production don't like them.
Production always. That's my thing. These girls know they done been on here. How many? Everybody, and even Mia. This is her second season.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows that if you say the wrong thing, production will rewind back and be like, "Bitch, that's not how that happened." That's why I live for Wendy, because whenever they go back and they show Wendy should always be on it. Wendy said, "Bitch, I said such and such." Production rolls the tape back. Well, the bitch did say such and such, so girl.
She said it might be from a bad implant.
It might be from a that bitch got, a rash from rolling in the fucking grass, get up back blown out in the grass naked and shit, because she dirty like that. She's a dirty whore.
All right. We got keep it PG.
I got it. I'm so at this point with these women. Yeah. I think the end of this episode. I mean, season.
I felt like the season was definitely draining. Like they took us on a roller coaster. I'm glad that it's over, but we probably going.
I just have no more to give.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna have this reunion is gonna happen, so it's just gonna have to, I don't know if it's gonna be explosive. I think a lot of people are just not gonna really get into things because from the looks of the clips and stuff, I'm like, what is this? Is this from another season? But we'll get into that later. So Giselle and her daughters, they have a little sit down. I did want to talk about it a little bit though, because
no, we gonna talk about it. But to me,
one of them daughters is a little dumb. She a little dumb. Like it's the one that was sitting next to her.
No. Here's the deal. Okay, so she says she got fibroids, right? The fact that your daughters didn't even flinch, girl, they looked at you like, girl, we don't care. You died yet? You did yet? Because we'd be glad when you did.
No,
girl.
Let me tell you something. Because I got people in my family that had that too.
Me too.
You don't, but see, at that age, you don't know what that means unless you say the C word, okay? Which we're not sure if it is or not.
And they came right out. Do you have cancer? As it very nonchalant, very much so, like, girl, and
like the girl, do you have cancer? Soon when?
Okay, girl, like her daughters were clearly like, girl, we're not here for this shit. Or when she tried to start off with, oh, well, I'm dating such and such, and they looked at her like, girl, we're not buying it. We're not. Nobody likes it.
Who was she dating? We never seen this.
They did show the man. They showed him. He ugly.
Yeah.
They showed him some light skinned bald head man. But there's supposed to be a new. She ain't dating him no more, from what I understand. She dated somebody else who's supposed to be young or something like that. A younger guy who's been on Bravo. I don't know, child. Tracy, can you send me the person who she's allegedly dating now? Send it to us, because I don't know.
Yeah, send it to me too, because I want not a diaper rash.
I don't know who it is. I don't think she's dating the guy they showed on the show. I think she dated somebody new. I don't know.
Look, child.
I don't have the energy.
Not ugly, just like her neck, child. Oh my god! But
right.
But here's the thing too. Like I didn't like when And I know how we have our feelings about Giselle, but I just it did kind of bother me when she was like, I don't want to get this procedure done, because she was getting a hysterectomy. She was like, oh, I feel less
Right.
pain.
But here's the problem, Giselle.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Here's the disconnect, okay? The disconnect is, if this is supposed to be reality TV,
Mm-hmm.
and you just drop this on us out of nowhere
Yeah.
after you've been over here, the agent of death and destruction. We're not going to have that kind of. You can't expect me to emote with you. You didn't even. There was nothing leading up to this. You basically said, "Oh yeah, I've been having this fibroid. It's 2 or 3 times as big as it was." Because even your daughters was like, "What?" It gives either one or two things. It gives you a negligent, because you can't just bring that. You should have just kept it off the show, because you never took us along in this process to begin with. And the way you act on the show, there's a disconnect, or bitch, you're making it up.
I
And
hope.
I'm not saying I'm hoping, I should say,
Ooh,
that
yeah.
she's not making it up.
Mm.
But what I'm saying is, something like that, then you shouldn't tell us if you weren't going to bring us along in the process, because you just dropped this there and was just like, you know what it gives?
We know okay. I'm gonna let you.
I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna let you go after that. You know
Okay.
what it gives? You know it's the last episode, the season finale,
Mm-hmm.
and you know we're gonna be ready to drag your ass at the
Mm-hmm.
goddamn reunion, because
Uh-oh.
you drop something like this,
For
so
simple.
people can have sympathy for you, like Marlo did with her mama at
Mhm.
the reunion. That's what it's given.
And I think that would be so
And
terrible.
you didn't give, because you would have, if that was the case, and maybe she is getting one, but
Mm-hmm.
you never brought us along in the process. You just dropped this conveniently now, right before the reunion, when you know people gonna be ready to drag you.
Because people gonna feel bad from, like, oh, she's going through that. She did kind of talk about this throughout the
She's
season a
gonna be
little bit.
crying. She's gonna be crying. I bet you she's gonna be on the reunion. I was
Yeah,
so
you
afraid.
know what I'm going through, girl. Bye.
I was so afraid for my life. Oh my God, girl.
Well, look, I mean, at the end of the day, like, she did talk about having like gastric problems. She did go to the doctors. It was not
Oh,
at a
you sent it, Tracy? And like I'm saying, for me, I I believe she probably is going to have to get it,
yeah.
and I'd much rather her just left it off of the show. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? But that's the kind of person I am. Like, I am a suffer in silence. You'll never know what I got going on. You
Mhm.
know, and especially when you had all that smoke for Mia, when she put stuff out there about her, whatever she was going through.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's a sticky situation, and we know. Look, everybody has their feelings about Giselle right now in this situation. If she is going
Like, I
through,
don't wish death on her. I
yeah,
don't wish anything bad. I hope for her to be healthy.
yeah,
Because I need to be able to drag her if she's still on here. Like, I don't need you going through all of this. Because people going to try and make me feel bad for dragging your ass. Because you
Mhm.
sickly as shit. Bitch, go ahead and get better. So I can drag you with reckless abandon like I always do. Because I don't want to feel sympathy.
And she makes it hard for you to do that, because then she do foolery in the next scene. I mean, look, Karen talked to Wendy. That wasn't really a big scene. We can
You
just go
know what,
back.
Tracy? That makes it. Put Tracy's last comment up,
Mm-hmm.
because remember last season, Robin was laid in bed. She didn't want to get out of bed. She was depressed, and we was all like, "Girl, what the?" She wasn't even taking her kids to school and shit. She didn't want to do
Nothing.
all of that, and then all of a sudden we find out this. I believe that, Tracy. I believe it might have been because she found out Juan. Because remember, if you remember, Juan was being real nice to Robin. Juan was like trying to make sure Robin would. That makes so much. If I rewind back to last season, that should make a lot of sense. That shit makes perfect sense.
Birds of a feather flock together. They probably following each other.
So
Uh,
I'm hoping, that Giselle is fine and ain't trying to use this for sympathy or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Because
Because I mean, this is something that you wouldn't want in real life if you're joking about this. Like, this is something that
right,
It's not.
Like that's some serious stuff right there. When people
I
got
have
to have
family,
whole surgeries.
yes, I have family members that went through that. The whole process, the whole procedure
Mm-hmm.
was not a good time for them. But like, yeah, you shouldn't be making this any type of look. But I don't think so. I think she is telling the truth. I just think that she's worried about, securing the spot as the bone collector, drama star, or whatever, that she's not even worried about her storyline. I mean, it doesn't make any sense that you've been going through this for so long. You haven't told, you just now telling your daughters?
I just hope she's not using this for sympathy. I just really hope.
Yeah.
I'm on my
I
Tracy.
mean,
You know, I'll be on my phone. I can't look at it while I'm on my phone. I'm gonna look at it when I get done. Did you send it to Darren?
yeah. Well, send me what?
The picture of Giselle's new boo.
Oh, he do look a little good. Hold on. Let me see. Let me show you. I love the braids.
Okay.
It's giving, but is he? He looks a little.
Uh, it wouldn't surprise me if he's one of the girls. If he
Eh,
do, if listen,
Winter House, Jason Cameron. Well, Giselle, quiet as this kept. Giselle is a pretty woman. She just doesn't. She don't dress well. I think, and that's what be making it look.
is it giving Candy singing? Every man wants a woman, a woman.
I, he is cute. We got to see him on the show next season.
He's probably a whole ass woman putting
Not
footprints on ceilings.
not a whole.
Girl, can we get to this thing? Let's just knock this out. Okay.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about the whole listening party, child, because there's a lot. There's a lot of sections in here that I want to talk about. Okay, so first of all, like I said, we get to the next scene, and Giselle is just on a rampage. She's expected this conversation with Chris when she walks in the room. Basically telling us, I really don't want to be here. I'm just here for the drama, and I'm here to have a conversation and be and for Chris to apologize to me. Sat there by herself for a good couple minutes, looking dumb as hell. Girl, that man ain't talking to you.
Why would he?
You crazy.
And let me knock out Candace now. First of all, Candace, if I was Chris, I'd be cussing your ass the fuck out
Oh,
because you keep bringing me around these women who have basic. For all we know, they said Chris don't even got a damn job nowhere in America right now. It could be because of this bullshit. For all we the fuck know.
yeah.
And you around here with these women that's proliferating a whole ass lie.
Mm.
A whole lot. Why the fuck is Ashley there? Looking like a whole ass skank. What the fuck did Ashley have on?
I don't
But
even
that's another
remember.
story.
Yeah,
But Candace, why did you even put Chris in this situation? And even going back to um Mexico. Now you talk about having people's back. You were supposed to have Chris's back because when Giselle brought that shit up, you should have said, "Bitch, I ain't talking about it. You lying on my fucking husband." Matter of fact, I'm leaving this goddamn table. My husband ain't got no words for you, bitch. I ain't got no words for you because that's my husband, and you fucking with me, my life, my
yeah,
livelihood, my whole family. Bitch, you fuck with me and my family, it's to the grave. It's to the dirt. Bitch, I don't see it for you. Fuck these cameras and fuck everything else. And you keep playing with these
yeah.
girls, and what they've shown, they don't care about you. They don't care about your marriage. They won't stop until they have messed up everything that you have. And you keep playing. Why the fuck is Giselle there to even be questioning your husband about waiting and apologizing? Why
Yeah,
the fuck is Ashley there?
e-
Why?
exactly. Yeah, I was very
That's why I say, Candace,
so.
you get what you get. You ain't shit. Because
So
if I was
here's
Chris, I'd be going off on your stinking ass.
so
Bitch,
here's
but see, Candace ain't shit.
mm,
She don't have a backbone. The
and that's
bitch
the
don't
problem.
have two legs to stand on.
That's our problem.
Because
She
I would still be dragging Ashley to this point. Right now, that bitch Ashley would have drug problems because she would be getting drugged up and down the Maryland Eastern Shore. Just telling you.
Here's the thing. I think that they all had to be here because of TV. Like this is an event that everybody has to be here. You know, I understand that you may not like these
And
girls.
here's what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Here's how you do. Y'all want to bring them here? Y'all want a scene? Y'all want drama? Fine. You know what I'm doing? You bitches are regulated way over there in the back of the room. No, no, no. Stay over there. That's your table over there.
Oh,
Because
not
the
sign
people
seating.
who I have, who I want around me,
Mm-hmm.
we're going to be over there. Production said I got to have you whores here. Great. Stay your asses over there. That's some shit I would have did. Exactly, Xavier. They've iced people out before. They did the shit to Monique.
They
They
didn't
didn't let
have.
Monique film for the rest of the season.
Oh, really? Oh my God.
That wasn't even production. That was them.
Yeah, because they didn't want to film with her.
I think we saw after they had that whole thing where Monique went into the house and Giselle fake brought bodyguards and that bullshit that she did. We didn't see Monique again, but maybe one time until the reunion. And the one time we saw her is when Karen had that wig line thing and Monique came before everybody else. Monique literally had to come a few hours before the event, before everybody else came, and she had to leave.
Yeah.
It's no way. It's
Yeah.
Candace, you ain't
I
shit.
would have definitely kicked out Ashley. I think at that point where she tried to assert herself, but we were getting ahead of ourselves. Because I did want to talk about the whole you know, I think Giselle was making her rounds. She ended up talking to Karen about the bachelorette party and how she basically throws Mia under the bus because she was like, well, Karen was like, oh, and Mia said y'all was saying X, Y, and Z. Well, you know, did Mia tell you what she said? Well, she called you a prostitute. And then when I heard that, I'm just like, and I said it on my live the other day. I was like, yo, Giselle could never work for nobody's blog, nobody's newspaper, no type of like current news, because the way this bitch will warp a damn topic, she threw Mia all the way under the bus.
And Mia didn't say no goddamn thing like that. Mia did not say no way. Now, you know, I don't like Mia. I don't care for
Mm-hmm.
her. And she is a liar. But Monique did not call that woman a goddamn prostitute.
They said she could work for Fox and Media Takeout.
Or what is that? The Shade Room, because the Shade Room is just
Yeah,
modern day media takeout. If you ask
the
me,
whole
but that's a
period.
whole other
Period.
story. Girl, they're the modern media takeout, girl.
Because the way Giselle will warp a damn story, like damn. And my thing is this: it's like this, and this is why I didn't like, because everybody was saying, "Oh, you said this all around Karen." And that's when Sharice came over, and Sharice was saying her little 1 to 2, and this that, you know, trying to get her little screen time. Because look, at the end of the day, we know now that Sharice's airtime has to do with Karen at all times. Like she does not have
Mhm.
anything else really going on.
I mean, it's Cherie. She's a big beach beluga. She's not attractive. She doesn't dress well. She doesn't even speak well. Like I thought she was drunk or something. The way she was kind of slurring and everything when she was talking
Mhm.
to Karen. I'm like, girl, you drunk already, girl. You just got here.
Giving Alki vibes, like
She was. I was like, girl, girl.
child high off that damn Grey Goose or whatever the hell she was drinking up in there, child. You know she probably, you know she had a bottle in her car before she came up in here, child. Let me get these
But
bitches,
on
girl.
Giselle, Giselle, like I said on my review, Giselle is the worst of us.
Mm.
Giselle is the worst of us. She is such a horrible human being. A horrible human being. Like it's no way. That's why I'm like, why is Giselle here? Why is she here?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Well, we know why she's here. She's here to start drama, you know. And she made it very clear in her confession when they asked her how did she feel about the song, because you know that's when Candace played the
And
music,
that's why I was like,
and it was
first of
just
all,
so
the song
like,
is nice.
yeah. I seen the actual video on
The
YouTube. Like,
video, I saw the video. The
yeah,
video is really nice. But Giselle, I don't even remember the song. Was there a song? What do you do, Giselle? I'll wait.
Just so out of touch. She got nothing
What
going
do you
on.
do? What
She started off.
literally?
That's her job.
What do you do? What do you do outside the show? What is your claim to fame? You being, someone who was cheated on left, right, and sideways. Being someone making up fake relationships with Jamal Bryant last season. That person. Like, I really want to know.
Yeah. And it just made my stomach crawl when I heard that. I was just like, girl, you a fake ass. Like, I don't want to, I don't want to call nobody their names, but she's fake as hell.
She's a whore. I'll call her.
You don't pass the vibe check. Like, everybody was happy to see it. Even Mia was seeing her little shady stuff. He said, "Oh, we're on a budget now." Like, because the music video she was trying to get out before, I was like, girl, not in that parking lot.
Mia over here. Well, at least this ain't the parking lot. Mia, you might want to check yourself, boo, because we don't know where you work right now, bitch. You might be back down to the Square Club because all of these alleged chiropractic franchises aren't yours, bitch. It was good to see a scholar. I miss a scholar. They should have brought a scholar.
Oh, that's the Jasmine brand girl.
A scholar. I don't know. They said Jasmine from the Jasmine brand was there, but a scholar was on last season. She was a friend to the show. She's actually Robin's friend, but you wouldn't think that she's Robin's friend because she actually thinks professionally. She's actually a cool chick that can dress and is nice and who everybody like. And you were like, you're friends with Robin? Really? That doesn't make sense
at all, because Robin is not those things. She's the opposite. Robin came later though. She was bridal shopping.
She could have left. No. I thought she said she went to a bachelorette party for her incoming sister-in-law. I don't know.
Okay, your presence was not missed. Let's be clear.
Right, where you go.
Yeah, Jasmine had the pink.
Was that the girl? Was that the light-skinned girl with the I think
that was
blonde and pink?
She was doing the hosting.
That's Jasmine from the Jasmine brand. I ain't never knew she was.
Okay. She is out there. I'm happy for her. I love her blog. I'll be using a lot of her
I call the Jasmine brand all the time.
Mm-hmm. You call the Jasmine brand? Oh, I thought you said you called them like you be in contact with them.
No, I be on the Jasmine brand. I go on there all the time.
Yeah. She was big fun. I thought the event was nice. I mean, it was nice until it wasn't. I was really disappointed with Ashley. Ashley, really, you don't walk up on nobody, man, and knowing that he really can't defend himself.
Listen.
He wanted to. He really wanted to curse your ass out.
Listen.
Look.
Every woman that I've ever met in my life, it don't matter if it's just a boyfriend, they fuck buddy, they cut buddy, they side piece, whatever it is, definitely husband. If you come up to them and say, I need to talk to your husband, and she says, bitch, no, and you go your ass over there anyway, bitch, girl.
That's the shit that Phaedra almost got. That's the shit that Kenya almost got popped with when she was over there talking with Apollo back in that.
But see, Ashley,
place.
Let's be clear. Ashley believes. The reason I called Ashley Rachel Dolezal when they were in Mexico, because Ashley really does think she's white. And Ashley only puts stuff like that in her hair and tries to do certain things so she can feel like she's assimilating with the rest of the girls. But please be clear, she believes she has her own mantle of white privilege and breastplate of white supremacy. Which is why she took, because a now Black woman in America would have carried their ass over there to another woman's husband when she told you, no, you can't go talk to my husband. Like, Candace is still supposed to be dragging that
respect thing. It's a respect thing. And the fact that she did not, like, Candace, I need you to stand up. I need you to really stand up.
You literally let her just walk over there to your husband and
it just
go in on your husband. No, man. Or even if I go along with you said I didn't want to be physically violent with her and physically stop her. When the bitch went over there and started yelling and getting all spicy with your husband, because you know it comes off way different if a man, gets real
Yeah,
combative verbally with a woman. It seems some kind of way, which is why you, as his fucking wife, was supposed to step in there and dog walk that bitch. You were supposed to dog walk that hoe. She was.
yeah. She did not defend Chris at that point. At that point,
Where are all of the people, the MAGA people, the Monique fans? Where are
oops.
they at? Why are they not screaming from the rooftops that Ashley deserved to get her ass whooped and dragged? None of these bitches are screaming that now. You know, nobody. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Just saying. But
he
those MAGA people were screaming from the rooftops about provoking stuff. If that ain't provoking, I don't know what the fuck is.
it
I'm
is.
just saying.
It was definitely much provoking, and knowing that he can't really do nothing, and he ended up just having to walk off because it was like I know he was. I I'm starting to realize Chris is he's real. He get real gutter. Okay, so he just walked off because I'll curse this bitch out. So let me
I
just
told you
let me
from when
exit to
you
the left.
first started watching, when you first started watching this show, I told you Ashley was the worst. Well, I told you that from the
Yeah.
beginning.
But
That
then
bitch
Ashley,
is the
and then
worst
she did that
one.
stupid thing like, what did I do? Like, what's going on? Like, girl,
See, they think that because they do a certain inflection in their voice, then that means they're not being combative or aggressive or violent. When bitch you are.
yeah. You are trying to say that friend, and I love how Candace came back. I'm sorry, but your Sesame Street friend did not. Come on, ain't nothing happened between my husband and that person. And at this point, I don't know why production isn't saying, "Girl, I don't know why you're keeping up with this lie. We got the tape." Like, why? And I guess Ashley's feeling some type of way because he made some tweets saying, like, yeah, I mean, if it's affecting his livelihood, first of all, I'm giving Miss Sesame Street a cease and desist one.
Mm-hmm.
And Ashley, you too. And okay, because if I'm losing work, if he can document him losing money because of this, sue the asses. Sue
Like,
and Gizzard.
baby, that's why I've always maintained. Now, anybody who watches my reviews, they always know my least favorite of all of them is Ashley. She is all she would. As much as they say I can't stand Karen, and I can't.
Mm,
As much as I can't stand Giselle, as much as I can't stand all of these hoes, it's Ashley. She is the one who she's truly a Karen.
yeah,
She is a white woman that to me culturally misappropriates when it's convenient for her. I'm just gonna be honest. She's a filthy trash bag. She's a filthy trash bag that farted out those demon seeds. And I said it, and I don't care about her. Why? Because they're carrying her genes. She's added to the gene pool.
oh Lord, yeah,
And her husband is also a sexual deviant. Mm-mm, mm-mm. It's
and I'm glad
no way. It's no way. It's
1,000%.
no way. Baby, if I would have called, because I know they had security there. I know
Yeah,
they had security there. I would have dragged this whore out of here before I
I'm like,
drag her out. Y'all
that's
got two options, Bravo.
look,
Y'all
and I
get this
need it.
bitch,
Yeah,
or I'm gonna get her.
and if Candace ain't want to get rah, exactly, get the security, get her out. We seen
With
Housewives.
security.
We've seen Kenya do that all the time. He's like, you could be escorted out of my party. Thank you. Get the damn security guard, escort her out. She not with nobody.
Moment
She by
Ashley
herself.
said, "Can I go talk to Chris?" You should have said no. And if you go by my husband, I will have you escorted the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Because at that point, she don't need to be. She's not that vital to the scene no more. Everybody done showed up. That people was on some fuck shit. Now it's time to get out. Because you ain't messing up this vibe. This is a listening party. This is something
And
that you
just
work for.
like and just like when Giselle did that shit at the thing that they had, and you called for the EP, hey, go and get what his name is, go and get him, because I'm a drag. You better get him. You better get him.
Yeah.
Y'all better get this bitch. I'm telling you now. Because she was way too calm. And I understand she was trying to calm Chris down. But baby, you way too calm for me. You way too just like, oh, okay. No, bitch.
Like heads up, heads up.
A
Like there
bitch
ain't no
the
heads up.
fuck with your husband. The
Yeah.
man you have to lay down with every day. The man who you said till death do his part. And you just gonna let some raggedy whore just no ma'am. Mm-mm. No ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am.
Now where's Eric? Who Eric again?
Like, hey, where's Eric? Where is he at?
Oh, Eric.
Baby, we're
Oh,
not doing this.
Eric.
Shut the whole party down.
Yeah, one
Baby,
of
I
the
would have shut that whole party down. I would have
because
cleared the place.
if look, if I was in Candace's, shoes, this is a listening party. I did a freaking feature with Trina, and I'm doing a listening party. I'm trying to have good vibes, and you thought it was ever okay to talk about
Security.
like I don't know what either she just is not a strong person or she just really wants to be mixy with these girls so bad.
But I
It's
think it's because she want to be next to these girls this bad. Because Mama be on social media, dog walking people. She, thumb thug, I guess you'll call it, because she sure be thugging it out with her thumbs on the Twitter and social media. But you let this bitch,
But
the
then when he
same
come
bitch.
around,
Here's
you
the
don't want to
thing:
post up. You don't want
this
to
is the
post up.
same whore from season. What was that? Season 3, when she told the woman to get out of her house. The woman um came back in that woman's house anyway, in your home. And because you picked up a butter knife, the woman said you assaulted her with a fucking butcher knife.
Not a butter knife.
She no, it was literally a butter knife. It literally was. It literally was the butter knife off the table.
And she said it was a butcher knife. Ashley said it was a see. That's Ashley.
Ashley was told to leave. Ashley walked out and then came back in that woman's home.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
And Candace said, "Bitch, I told you to fucking leave. What the fuck are you doing in my goddamn house?"
Yeah.
And she didn't want to leave. And so she threw a butter knife. At that point, you're trespassing on my property.
Yeah.
Bitch,
Okay.
if
Look.
it was a real butcher knife, bitch,
Yeah.
you
What
had
are
to
the
turn
what are
that.
the laws in North Carolina? I know. Look, I know they stand your ground. You come in my house. You intrude my house. I'm able to use lethal weapons. That's how it is in Jersey. We can't carry. But if
Giselle did tell her to go back in. But see, Ashley, that's when you were supposed nah, she told me to leave. I'm just going on home. Woman told me to go. But Giselle always be instigating. That's why I don't
Giselle,
know why
I'm telling
Candace
you,
is friends with
Giselle.
these people.
Yeah, Giselle definitely started a lot of fights back in high school. Like she was always like, "Oh yeah, she was talking shit about you. You ain't gonna do nothing about it." Like she was definitely the instigator back
Girl,
then. Ugh, I can't.
I
I
don't
can't.
have no energy. What I don't have energy for is this wedding. I'll let you
Yeah.
do. I don't have no energy for the baby. I didn't
So,
care.
but
Girl, girl.
when I seen that, I was like, "Oh, the show's over." I was like, "I think girl." I looked at it just to see if anything was gonna pop off. So they ended up not going to Jamaica. They're in Maryland, and the parents was there. And look, I'll give it to Robin. She looked nice. She looked better than she ever has
Girl, real girls do real things.
than I've ever seen her.
Bravo is out here giving whole hour and a half specials for people's weddings. Baby, they gave you 5 minutes after a boring ass season finale, which means you ain't shit. Because you marrying somebody who's probably fucking some other chick more than he's fucking you.
Mm, sad.
The
You
girl
will
been all over the blog.
not here.
You will not.
That girl been all over the blog telling everybody that he told. Now the girl sounds stupid as fuck too, because you do sound like the side chick who you let him tell you anything. You let him tell, yeah, I don't love her. I'm just over there for the money, But
And then
you
she didn't
married
even
her.
find the prenup. We found that out.
You're right. But what I'm saying is, Robin is stupid as fuck, and so is the side chick. Both of them hoes look dumb as fuck, and Juan sit back like this.
Mm.
Because she talk about, well, yeah, he don't really love her. He married her. Girl, what are you talking about? Her parents raised him. She has 2 kids from him. What are you talking about? You're a whole ass side piece. You knew who he was. How you gonna try and buck up and you decide,
And then why Robin would lie like that, saying that she was trying to find like a place to stay for the night, and he gave her a hotel. I'm like,
Robin just trying to save face. She's a fucking liar too. That bitch ain't shit either. She's trying to save face anyway because people been saying that they marriage was fake from the beginning. We've been saying that from the fucking beginning. So I feel like she just did that just to save face. That's why she threw up that middle finger. We all been saying that shit was fraudulent.
She better watch it. She made Miss Andy mad. Miss Andy was in her feelings. Okay, because she said it just like Don't Watch Rappers Live. She said you sat there and hid an entire part of your story or your storyline from us, and then you sell it back to people on a paywall. He was getting her shit when he was saying that. I was like, "Ooh, Andy, Miss Girl was not happy. You fucking with his money. you stopping Bravo bag, girl. Her ass might get fired."
I don't blame her because hell, you let the people tell it. Karen's hiding all of her side pieces and all her bust downs. Karen hiding all her bust downs. So what are we talking about? Hell, Mia is hiding the fact that she done lost all her goddamn. I don't buy that from Miss Cohen. I ain't go Miss Cohen, sit your ass the fuck down.
Not Miss Cohen.
A whole lot of stuff that a whole lot of people on all these shows keep away from y'all. So sit your ass down, Miss Cohen. I think she's still mad because she couldn't have no drinks at goddamn New Year's Eve, and she's still feeling the residuals. I'm not here for you, Miss Cohen. Girl, fall back. Nah, I can't get down with Miss Cohen for that. Girl, Bravo, y'all make a whole lot of money. Fall the fuck back. I don't owe you. I ain't signed my life away to you. Bitch, suck my ass. That's what I would have told him. Miss Cohen.
You know Robert can't say that, child. You gotta girl. You gonna mess with Andy. That's one thing Kathy Griffin said. Miss Andy, Miss Cohen.
Xavier, you said Mama had to do 2 extra lines.
Wait, what? Yeah. Well, you know, Andy be on that Tina. I heard.
I'm not gonna even say that because that's just like I feel like Candy. Well, Candy's blog is free. When Candy go live, it do be free. But girl, I ain't mad. These people make money however they want. Yeah. If they want to make money and stuff off exclusive that's not on Bravo, why the fuck not?
Do they have competition contracts? Like, you know, because
you talking about non-competes? I don't know what is in the contracts. I don't know if they have non-competes.
I know radio is like that. Like you
can. A lot of jobs do have non-compete clauses, but I don't know if it's. Well, it just depends on how it's written. Is it that you can't go to another company similar to that or one of their competitors, or is it just that, or is it that you can't do it at all, even if it's for yourself? So there's a lot of things they hide from the show. What I'm saying is, Tracy, there's a lot of things that these people hide from the show that eventually come out. There's every single person on the show has had things that they've hid from the show that come out later.
Yeah.
Well, everybody. Like every single. There's not a single person on any of these shows.
The companies don't like when you do that because you got to give them everything, and anything that you hold back could be potential, something that's going to add something to the show.
Hell, there's people that the hell hold kids from the show.
Yeah.
Like I can't, Miss Cohen. I don't feel bad for you. Baby, y'all make a lot of money. You'll get nothing from me.
Miss Cohen, and I don't even know how, like Kathy Griffin said, it doesn't make any sense how he's able to have a show that like has his own little Watch What Happens Live. Who checking the ratings on that, honey? How's that? He probably was doing some stuff to get there. And I'm not trying to say nothing, but we got to talk about it.
They just mad because Mama got over on them. She got over on them. That's they bad. She got over.
And then she put the drama. She put in the paywall. Yo, get my Patreon, yeah.
Girl.
Now the way
because quiet as it's kept. I think she might be good because it's not like it was something that was on the. You know what I'm saying? That she said on the show that she is now doing the paywall. I didn't tell you that on the show. I didn't
Yeah.
tell you anything.
He was in his fields, child. I could just see it in his voice. Watch Rabbits Live is the dumbest concept in history. I used to like it because I did respect Andy back then because I wanted to. His job was so fun. Like he gets to
I mean,
do.
if she about to lose her job, might as well go ahead and make some money anyway.
He is. Who said that? Who
Oh,
have
I
been
don't know.
saying that?
Shit. They said she was about to lose her job last year. They said she was about to lose it after season 5. I don't know.
Oh, you talking about Karen?
No, I'm talking about
Who?
um what's her name? Robin.
Oh, Robin. Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, she might look. They might make
I
her.
like that. It don't matter. I don't like nothing
It don't
about
matter. I don't like Karen. Not Karen.
Robin.
Robert had enough of her. I had enough of everybody this damn season. I'm tired. Okay. What's the next damn Housewives show that's gonna come out?
I don't know.
I think it's Atlanta.
I can't do no more. I can't.
No, we gotta do Atlanta when they come out, child. First of all.
But I'm saying it's not coming out right now. I need a break.
Yeah, we do need a break, child, because when I tell you these girls run me raggedy, like
I need a break. I need a detox. I need a palate cleanser. Where my palate cleanser? I'm gonna
sent me a
go.
good old palate cleanser
I'm
video.
gonna go on Instagram and get on my palate cleanser.
A child, I was like, honey, what's going on? But no, yeah, definitely. This show was, and then, oh, they doing New Jersey. Oh, yeah, I know there was some people in my live saying that.
I don't watch them hoes.
You want to do New Jersey? No,
I've never even watched New Jersey.
I have. Look, I think you should think about it.
Cam, I'm gonna be back for Atlanta. I'm going to be back for Atlanta. I do watch Miami. Okay. I just don't review it, but I do watch Miami.
Atlanta's coming out late March or early April. Okay, that's close. I do think we need to break off reality TV for a minute, but because it's a lot of work. It is.
You're welcome to come over to Silly Saturday. I got one more Saturday where I won't be doing it. Like I can't do it this Saturday, but I'll be back the Saturday before Mardi Gras and before President's Day with Silly Saturday.
Okay.
I was supposed to go live today, but really B made me go live for Teacher Project, and then I had to do this live at well, I think I might do that, Tracy. I might. When does that start? And then I had this at 8, so I couldn't go live because it just wasn't enough time. And so tomorrow I can't go live because I got meetings all day after work. Until I might be able to squeeze in. If I could squeeze in an hour and a half tomorrow afternoon, I'm gonna try. But I got a meeting at 7. I got another meeting at 9. And I know I got meetings at work until 5. So I got a window between 5 and 7 where I may be able to squeeze it in. I might. But we'll see.
Yeah, where's that? It's the SWV and Escape show.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? I might need to check. Is it already out?
She said it come out in March.
Oh, it comes out in March.
So
okay.
Yeah, I'll check that out.
We'll definitely see. Yeah, definitely. Because I love getting. Candy always crying, child. Is Candy gonna be there?
I think so.
Because how Candy, she tried to separate herself.
I think the one that's not playing nice right now is Tasha.
Oh, is that the one that's the Cabbage Patch?
Tasha Scott, who sing all the leads. Well, not all of them, but most of the leads.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, let me hurry up. My battery going on 2%. I'm about to die.
Oh, not you about to die.
I do gotta watch the State of the Union or not. Is it already? Is State of the Union already on? I blame you. I blame you, Darren.
I ain't do nothing. Look. I don't do that politics stuff, child.
My people know I gotta watch this State of the Union so I can drag Joseph Robinette Biden.
Oh Lord, now we dragging Biden. Now what Biden did?
Yeah, what has he done?
Okay. I've been saying this. Look, we need more parties. We need to get rid of this whole 2-party system. They both ain't, either one is evil and the other one just spineless. I can't deal with that. We need other parties up in there. I'm telling you, it's these parties. They get so into their niche issues and then we don't want to get nothing that's for real, like for real shit that's going on done. That's my only that's my only time to talk about politics. I'm just saying these two parties, these two factions, it's not working. We need to see what the people in the middle are saying.
I don't want to leave it in the hands of the people either, because the people are already over here racist as hell, and leave it to the people. They want us black people to be back in chains.
Well, no, I ain't talking. Well,
Look at the majority of white America.
well, I don't say the people. I said like the people that are in their independent parties, like other than Democrat and Republican. I think they bring a lot.
Let me go watch the State of the Union. Has Biden started yet?
Somebody said in the comments, child. With that being said, child, we are done with Real Housewives.
Next week. No, we got to do the reunion.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do the reunion. It was a good time. This reunion is gonna be interesting. Three episodes will be on LTD's page.
I don't know why they be trying to drag it out into 3 episodes.
Yeah.
They could really do one. They could really do 1 hour and a half long.
Not one.
Reunion and call it a day.
I'm gonna need at least two. Like, come on.
After the first, even the infamous season 5 reunion, after the first part, it was all like, okay, why am I here?
Yeah, because it's all like, oh, kumbaya, and then it's all fake. It's I don't know. I feel like they don't be bringing it in the reunions like that no more. Like reunions used to be.
Oh, you on now? Okay.
Okay. Well, we'll be back. I'm gonna go. I know I said I'll do lives every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We're not gonna do Wednesdays because I did. This is my second live this week. Okay, so see me on Friday. I'll be back with the Let's Chats, and I hope you guys have a good one, child. I'm about to get out of here. All right.
All right.